Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be a little bit of a different video. I'm going to be showing you how I'm going to create this look right now. Now, it is not crazy like, if you look at it from far away, it literally just looks like my eyes, like my natural just, like, lids, but I promise you, I definitely did some work there. I'm going to show you how. So, the first thing I did was I added concealer. I'm only doing one eye on camera, and then the rest of the look off. But, yeah. Wait, I got that fully backwards. But yeah, anyway, to begin with, I'm going to start off with my Cat Rice. I think I said that right. Yeah, Cat Rice 18-hour hydrating True Skin foundation, and I have the color Neutral Swan. It is not my right color. It is a little too white, as you see on my nose. But you know, in the end, it's gonna be fixed, so it doesn't really matter. And I'm gonna start off by doing my eye. Okay. Okay, so I start off by doing this is by doing it layering concealer all over like my crease. What I start off by generally mapping it. I'm doing this close because I don't trust myself to do it open, low-key. There might be a little too much, but it's fine. And then whatever the excess is, I'm going to just mark my little T-zone up here and then here. I'm gonna grab my sponge and I'm going to just start patting it in. I'm mainly gonna get the T-zone just because that is super white and I don't want it to be like crazy looking while I'm doing this process. Oh, that is such a harsh line. I'm gonna try to, I was gonna say dampen it, but I accidentally soaked it. But oh, I got my whole desk wet. That's just fantastic. Should I also just do my T-zone? I might as well. Let me know down in the comments, by the way, like anything I could be doing better, like what techniques or things I could learn to just improve whatever you're gonna see. Just improve it. I also I soaked my entire desk by spilling the water. That is great. Okay, so okay, so for the last two looks I've used the more colorful side of my palette. Hi. But I'm only going to be using some of the neutral sides for my look. Starting off, I'm going to be grabbing some of this color that's right up here. Mainly because I realized that when I was testing this, it was actually a close neutral shade of my skin tone. So I'm going to just grab a good chunk of that. And we're going to place that all basically around the entire eye. Everywhere you place the concealer, I'm going to be placing this because it kind of also helps lighten it up if you don't know. I mean, I shouldn't be talking like I do know because I just started really doing this recently. But yeah, the only thing I do know is to go in a circular motions while blending, and I don't know. That's pretty much all I know. Everything else, I could be looking up videos, but I really wanted to try testing myself to see what I could and can't do on my own. But I also have been asking at my comments section to give me advice on what I could be using, how to use it, and any constructive criticism is appreciated. However, I don't want mean, rude comments down below because that is not what I really want to be seeing as a newer artist. Okay, so ignore the hat. I just put it on to just get my hair out of the way because I didn't want to deal with it. But yeah, I just finished off cleaning off the finish, like placing on the base of the powder. Now I don't know the color names of these because there isn't any in my palette, so I'm just going to grab what looks like a cool brown tone, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place this in the crease of my eye, kind of also going up to following the bone structure. Oh my god, there's pink in the brush. Oh shit, hold on. Okay, I fixed it, wiped it off, I got a new brush, clean one, make sure apparently, because I did not. And then, anyway, I'm going to dip, which color was it? I'm going to dip into this one, the cool tone burnt sienna brown looks like. I'm just going to go in circular motions down the crease of my eye to really just bring out the shape of my eye and add depth back into it. Ooh, kind of cute actually. Kind of cute. Okay. And we're going to go up here into follow the brow shape like I said earlier with the same exact color to kind of help bring up the eyes. I didn't do too much on this side. I might have grabbed the wrong shade and not realized it. But since I'm at it, might as well that on this side. Okay, and then I'm still gonna go and blend it out. Okay, that does not look terrible. I mean, it doesn't look good, but it doesn't look bad. So, it's a win right there. Okay, and then what else I did is I grabbed some of this lighter shade that's right next to it. That's a lot of fallout. And I'm going to just generally place it on the crease itself and maybe a little bit below the eye. One bit of feedback I got a lot of was not to place dark shadows underneath the eye because I sent a few pictures to my friends and they had literally told me that it looked like I had bruised eyes. So I'm gonna stay away from that. I loved using the last look I did. It was so beautiful. However, the shade, the colors definitely made it look like I had gotten bruised and gotten black eyes, which is not something I wanna deal with or experience. So I'm gonna be aware of that. Okay, now this doesn't look too bad. It looks like I just skipped like baking my face or like putting on concealer here, which is not too bad. I will say I do kind of like it. But just because I'm a little bit of a basic bitch, I do not want to just add, you know, basic neutrals and not add anything fun to it. So I'm gonna add a splotch of, there's a lot, splotch of this pink right here. Dab it out. And then we're gonna place it right in the corner of my eye, like this. Just to give it some pop of color. Oh, I poked my eye. I poked my skin a little bit. Okay, that's not exactly what I wanna happen, but you know, it happened. Okay, there is still a little bit of harsh line. So what that's gonna tell me is I still need to blend that out a bit. I'm gonna take my other brush. And I'm going to prioritize getting rid of that line, going out of it, getting it away. Doesn't look bad. My eyes look terrifying. Oh no. Okay, what else I added? Oh yeah, I added a little bit of white to the eye. Just so that way it can also help brighten up the crease again. I'm using just a small brush like this. I don't really know the shape, like what kind of size it is, but I'm just going in and kind of plopping it on to kind of lighten up the eyes. I'm using white to do that and not something like a highlighter just because I don't know. Okay, but that does not look too bad, honestly. I kind of like it. It's subtle and cute. It's not crazy. Doesn't look like I have black eyes, luckily. However, I will say this side looks a lot more natural than this side. So, I'm... But it looks like my eyes are brightened, which I'm really happy with. Now, the next step I did was I went down, and this step is optional. I just really wanted to do that because I really like a lot of these shimmer shadows. Is I'm going to dip into this highlighting color right here with, again, this really small brush because this packs on a lot of pigment. Right my nose. And I'm going to go in and go underneath the brow bone to add that little bit of shimmer that I really like to have. Oh my god, I didn't show up. That is so rude. I think I got it more. There we go. Queen. Yes. Oh my god, it's so fucking subtle, while on this side it looks a little bit more radiant, which, not great. I will say, I just looked straight at my eyes. Ah! There we go. I look ghostly. So, that's an issue, but I'm not mad about how the eyes came out. I'll be completely honest, since, like, doing this, I kind of forgot exactly what I used on this side. Definitely think I used some of these other neutral shades. But other than that, it's not a bad look. Just for me, I'm still learning. I'm hoping to get better at this. But now it's time for contour. Now, I don't have, where did I put it? I don't have an exact like contouring kit. However, I have something that is close enough for me. If I can find it, I'll be right back. Okay, I found it. It is my eyebrow kit that I use to do my eyebrows, which will also be using. However, this is a really not an old palette, like, but it is definitely a well used one. If you can, yeah, you can see that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just do my nose contour. Now I am going to be using a fluffy brush for this because I realized this is the best way to do it. And you see this that's right here. I believe this was the lighter shade that I should be using to give myself more of a subtle nose contour. But I think, I mean, I don't remember how it looks. I haven't used like this side in a bit, so okay. I'm just going to go unfollow the bridge of my nose, and I'm going to ignore this little bump that's right here because my nose is not fat, but it's definitely not like skinny in a cute way. It's got a little bit of a bulge at the very bridge of it, so I'm just going to ignore that and just go down. And if it's a little bit of a stronger line, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to blend it out and bring the shape of my nose downwards using the powder. Okay. Yeah, that definitely helped, at least on this side. Yeah, it definitely helped. So now I'm going to go in more of it, and we're going to do the exact same part, except now I'm going to probably be covering it. Follow this bridge down. Oh no, that's what I get for not looking at a fucking mirror. Okay, well, we're gonna try to fix that right now, so be right back. Okay, so I got it to kind of look okay. It's not great, so what I'm gonna do about that to fix that, since I obviously messed up, is I'm gonna grab a little bit of concealer, and instead of going a really heavy amount, I'm going to just gently put a gentle line going. There we go. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend it upwards. Instead of using a sponge this time, because the sponge just kind of puts the product everywhere, I'm not going to want to do that. I'm going to want to make sure it's only going in one direction. Okay. Again, wrong shade, but I don't have a lot of money and I don't want to go just waste this, but yeah. And then we're going to go back, kind of slim that brush down a bit. Okay, not bad, not great, but not bad. And then I'm gonna show you what I actually really liked, what I like to did, what I did yesterday for my look. I think it turned out really cute where I colored my nose. So I'm going to just grab, you can grab any color, but I'm gonna grab that little pink shade that we grabbed earlier. I'm gonna make sure there's a good mass of it on my brush, and then kind of just go along the contour of my nose a bit to kind of add a cute little pop of that color down with the nose. You can even add it at the bottom. Give myself that cute little red nose that everybody likes to have for some reason. Okay. And this is a completely optional step, but because I like to add a little bit of that shadow, I'm going to grab my actual favorite shimmer shadow that's in this palette. And I'm going to grab this one right here. And there's a decent amount of that sparkle crap on it. I'm going to kind of go down the bridge of the nose a bit, especially on this little shadowy part to give a nice reflective height, like reflection to it. It's kind of like highlighter. However, I don't think it is considered a highlighter. I will say the one thing I don't like about these shimmery gold one, like not gold but shimmery ones, are that once you put it down, it doesn't move that much. So you definitely have to get back into the pan, which could be annoying for some people, be a pet peeve. For me, it's not too big of a deal because I can still kind of make it look cute. And I kind of go in with a lighter hand anyway. I'm going to go back in with my palette, with my nose, kind of bring back a little bit of that realistic shade to it, both sides. The second side's always the hardest side for me, but it doesn't look that bad to be honest. And we're going to go and blend it into here. Okay, that looks kind of cute. I'm gonna gently make sure there's a lot of less powder in here. Go over that so that way the highlight isn't as like blinding, even though you might like that, who knows. Yeah, that's my contour on my nose. It looks kind of cute. My face looks pale as fuck though in this light, which I have to readjust my lighting again. But yeah, now it is time for the brows. And I don't know really what to do. I'm only going to use this brush that comes in the makeup set. And the only thing I know about my brows is that you don't want to go crazy with them quickly. I don't reshape. I kind of just fill in. The only thing I hate is like my little areas right here where there's like less hairs for some reason. So I'm going to go in and fill that up real quickly. And then I'm going to dip in the darker shade and kind of go in the tail region and like maybe some of the... That was not cute. Oh my god, I'm missing my fucking hairs. This brush is definitely not made for this, but I didn't exactly have cute brush. Do I have a spoolie somewhere? I think I have a spoolie. Do I have one? I don't think I have one. But yeah, this is what my brows are looking like. And then I'm going to go in a little bit with the darker shade. I'm going to fill in that bit right here. Try to fill it in the best I can. Okay, I'm going to go in with this technique where it should start out from the bridge of your nose. So I definitely went past it a bit. And for right here, this is actually, it actually goes past it, I think, a little bit too much, but it's fine, I guess. Gotta be careful. Okay. I think this is kind of fine. Yeah, it definitely looks a lot more filled in. I'm gonna go in concealer afterwards to fix it up because I definitely fucked up a bit. And we're just gonna go here. I'm gonna do this eye off camera. Be right back. Okay, I got my concealer in, and I'm going to kind of just blend that in. This is kind of how I follow my shape. You just go generally around the brows. Okay, I'm okay kind of scared because my face is gonna look so fucking pale, but my phone like corrects the coloring. So like it doesn't look bad in photos. However, right now, honey, no foundation. This looks crazy as fuck. I definitely am gonna buy a different shade of this. Like maybe something a little darker than this because this is way too fucking light for me. But you know what? It does the job, I guess, so can't be mad at that. I definitely like it for the highlight around the like nose bridge area because it makes that like a good color to have. I placed that so fucking far above. Shit. And this dries fucking quickly. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna blend that up a bit. Oh my god, that looks crazy as fuck. My face looks pale as hell. And I'm Hispanic, so that's not great. I look way too pale. This concealer down here was a bad idea. I'm wanting to erase you off the face of the planet. Okay, well, let me see if I can lower the brightness of this. Okay, so this is what my face looks. Ooh. This is what my face looks like. It definitely looks a little bit more put together. I definitely like the sparkles in it. I definitely don't like how my crease though. Right here, there we go. I'm gonna do some final like finishing of this part up. I will say though, the nose, questionable. But this side does not look that bad. This side looks natural. This side, however, oh my god, that was the wrong brush. Let me be right back. Okay, so I fixed it, but I look so fucking pale in this. I need like a different fucking concealer for like any eye look now. This is way too fucking light. I need to buy a new one so fucking bad. But I mean, the eye look isn't bad. It's definitely a little bit more simpler. I personally don't like simpler looks. I like to go with a colorful route. But I know that not everyone is gonna want to do a colorful route. But I mean, it looks cute, but I'm just not a huge fan of it. I definitely don't like how white I'm looking, which to be fair, that's my fault. This was like the lightest shade though, however, on the Amazon website, which is not bad. But you know, this is my fault for choosing such a light shade. I want to hear what you guys recommend shade wise for highlighter for me, what color I should be going for, and I'd love to see it down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video and you stayed to watch the whole thing, don't forget to comment down below and like the video and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.